Good Friday afternoon, Evangel. It is September the 15th, the middle of September, and I think summer's over. Fall is here. We've had some beautiful weather these days. Maybe have a few warm days left, but the nights are certainly cooling off. And I'm here on the front porch today thinking about this weekend. It is going to be a brand new sermon series I'm starting, and I hope you plan on being here. This is going to be what I call a topical series, and it's going to be on the topic of families. The title of it is Words for Families. Each week, what I'm going to do is take a word from the Bible and show how it applies to families, show how it helps us be the kind of families that God wants us to be, to show how it helps us disciple our children and our families and help them follow after God. Each week will be a different word to hang some thoughts on. Now, I'm going to do my best to say what God has said all about this. These are not going to be my thoughts. These are going to be God's thoughts that He has revealed to us in His Word. Each week, this different word will help us. This week, the word is creation. We're going to go all the way back to Genesis. It's a familiar passage, I know, and we've talked about it recently, but go all the way back and talk about God's creation and how His design and His intention tells us what families should be like. We're going to talk one week about the gospel. How does the gospel shape our families? About grace and forgiveness. How does grace shape our families? What about the Bible? Bring our children up in the discipline and instruction of the Lord. How does the Bible shape our families? We'll talk about a number of different things. I hope you'll plan on being there each week for this series. Invite somebody to come with you. It's going to be a great time of worship and fellowship together in the Word. I know some of you think, well, I don't really have a family. Or maybe you think my family's so messed up there's no hope. Or maybe, my family's old and gone and they're all grown now. I don't have a family anymore. Let me just encourage you to think about it this way. You as a person have contact with families all over. Everybody you know is a part of somebody's family, and you have an opportunity to influence them, to help them. Maybe you have an opportunity to be the family for them that they never had. I don't know what this will do for everybody, but here's what I know. I believe God says something about families, and I want us as a church to explore that together. I want us as a church to listen to God's revelation and learn what it means to be a family, and I hope you'll be a part of it. Maybe your grandparents, great-grandparents, aunts, uncles, whatever it is, there is a role for you in families, and I hope you'll be a part of this. And come each week, 10:30 on Sundays. We'll sing together, we'll study the Word together, we'll fellowship together, and have a great time. So I hope you'll plan on being there for Words for Families each Sunday at 10:30. We've kicked off our fall season this past Wednesday at 6:45. Our Awana started up. The fall youth group started up. The adult Bible study started up each Wednesday at 6:45. We gather in the middle of the week just to take a little time away for Bible study, for fellowship, refreshment together. I hope you'll plan on being there each Wednesday at 6:45. If you have children, Awana takes place. And that spans most of our children all the way up through 6th grade. We have the youth group, 7th through 12th grade, and they're having a great time up there. Our adult Bible study, of course, I hope you'll plan to be there. It's a great time to fellowship in the middle of the week, to rest, and have some time together as a church. I hope you plan on being a part of our fall here at Evangel. I'm excited about what God's doing. I'm looking forward to see what God has for us this fall. Sunday morning, 10:30, Words for Families. Plan on being there as we talk about God's creation, and let's build up together and pray that God would do a great work among us. I'll see you on Sunday.